Hi, I'm Ted, and this is Chris, and we're from Seaside Krav Maga. What's Krav Maga, you wonder? Hey, Chris. It's showtime.
You're out shopping at dusk. You leave the store, get into your car, and drive off. You walk up to the ATM machine, withdraw a wad of 20s, and walk back to your car while you're stuffing your cash into your wallet. You need some exercise, so you take a stroll around the block with music blaring from your headphones. All situations that you've perhaps found yourself in, didn't think anything of it. But think about it, they're also all situations that can leave you vulnerable. So we are so excited today to have Ted Dabbs and Chris Anderhagen with Seaside Krav Maga in Lewis to learn. We're going to learn some kind of self-defense moves because these situations could turn bad quickly. So you guys are Seaside Krav Maga. So Krav Maga, tell us a little bit about what it is.
Krav Maga was developed prior to the Second World War over in Slovakia when Jewish communities were being attacked, and a gentleman by the name of Emi Lichtenfeld, who was a champion wrestler, champion boxer, got together with some more friends, went out in the street and said, we're going to defend him. He realized what he knew didn't work, and he started developing Krav Maga. He then, when Israel became a state, he went over there, taught the Israeli Defense Forces for 20 years, then started teaching in civilians and law enforcement. And it's not a martial art. What it is a way to stay safe and get home. Avoidance is the best thing, not being there. But if the worst happens, how do we deal with it? So a few core techniques and principles is basically what Krav Maga teaches you.
Interesting. And Ted, how did you get involved?
So I've been a lifelong martial artist, and I realized that oftentimes what we do as martial arts instructors or students doesn't really apply out in the street. And I found Chris came to our school a couple years ago, and we started learning Krav Maga, getting more into it and understand the application that some of the things we did, might not work. So Krav Maga, we really do the things in Krav that you're not allowed to do in sports, such as gouge people in the eyes, take the throat, or hit the groin. Wow. And those are the areas most vulnerable on the human body. Wow. You don't have to be an athlete, you don't have to be a superstar martial artist. Average person can pull these techniques off and cause an injury, which is what you really need to do so you can get home safe.
Makes sense. So can we do a little bit of a demo here today? So what can you teach us here today?
Well, I'm gonna show you the first one and then do it.
Cool.
If somebody comes and grabs you, your tendency is to wanna, but you're gonna lose that tug of war. One of the principles of the Krav is to go in. I wanna go in, hit him, knee him, and be gone.
Wow, that was quick. Okay, makes sense though.
I don't wanna stay there a long time. He may have a friend. I need to leave.
Makes sense. Okay,
so let's walk you through it once.
So I'm not gonna try to pull.
Nope, you're gonna step forward with your left leg, hit him in the face with a palm strike, grab his shoulder, throw a knee, puncture his eardrum, and be gone.
And then I'm gone.
And then you're gone.
Okay, let's do that. Maybe.
One of the principles is to do it with intent and never give up. It's got to be dramatic.
Okay, so let's try it one more time. This, I grab, strike. Okay, grab, knee, and then boom, and then I'm out. Okay,
that's it.
All right.
Simple,
cool.
Easy to learn.
Anybody could do it.
It's effective. People grab you from behind. You have long hair.
I do.
You're at risk. So if somebody was to grab me from behind, I spin, elbow, boom. Mostly the same technique.
It is, yeah.
I don't teach you 200 techniques.
Okay, so let's
grab. You're going to spin around.
Spin this way.
Hit him with the elbow. Grab him just like the last.
This.
Knee. Ear smash.
Ear smash.
And leave.
Wow. So yeah, so it is a lot of those same moves.
Yeah, it's all basics. We add stuff to it, but it's about basics, and it's about learning how to do it, but also when not to be somewhere. Honor your intuition.
Yeah, that's what you guys were saying. It's really about, it's prevention too, right?
Right. So going back to the martial arts thing, we teach principles. Krav is a principle-based system. So the principles will work across different scenarios. So you don't have a different technique for each, different grab or whatever. And then the key is to fight and never give up, and to cause that injury. So we teach target-specific areas on the body that will cause an injury so that you can get out. And some people have a little problem with that. They're a little uncomfortable, but you know, the bad guy's trying to injure you so he can take from you what he wants. You have to turn the tables on him. Bad guy doesn't want to get hurt, doesn't want to get caught. Typically, if he gets injured or if he fears getting caught, he's going to go the other way. Most importantly, if he thinks you're a hard target and you're somebody that is aware through situational awareness, he'll probably look at you and go to another victim.
And one thing you never want to do is go to a secondary crime scene. If he's willing to hurt you here, imagine what he's willing to do when he has 3 hours of time in privacy behind the building. Draw your line in the sand, fight here, never give up.
This is incredible information. Thank you guys so much for coming here and teaching us this. Of course, Chris Anderhagen and Ted Dabbs with Seaside Krav Maga in Lewis. All right.
Thank
you
you
so much.